Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks for coming back for the next episode. I'm happy you decided to keep watching. For those of you who tuned out early in the last episode because you weren't interested in all the menu work and everything, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. I just went back to the pub because it was the next thing to do, and it started a cutscene off right away, so all you missed is about 2 seconds of animation of a guy walking. No dialogue missed. So, back to the game. A snack. Well, you say a pub's good for money. Really, a pub is good for progressing the entire game. A pub kind of centers around the whole game, really. Alright, let's take this quest to assassinate the King of the Lands. Seems like a good first task. Oh, tutorial stuff. Right, I can skip through that. And I'll just explain it myself. Alright. Hey, quest roster. So there's only one quest here. I'm gonna select it. You can see there, fee 100, so you have to pay 100 gil to take the quest. So you have to do a down payment. Rank 2. Here's a description of what we have to do. No items required, no talent required, no recommended dispatch. We get a good amount of gil back, which more than covers our investment. Get snake skin, tiny mushrooms, and fresh water for crafting things. And we need to go to the Targ Woods with 5 people. All right, sounds good to me. I love how even in canon of the game, in the game world, they name the quests. No hurry, no deadline on the bell. We can just let those wolves run rampant. All right, I think they're gonna let us go to the shop now. I hope so. Hey, might want to visit a shop. I do want to visit the shop, thank you for asking. Because I have some weapons to buy. Blah, blah, blah. She's just saying her selection is not very good at the moment. Right, so we can also try on what we want in the fitting room right now if we want to speed things up. Which I think we'll actually do. Let's do the fitting room. So we want a new sword here. Ooh, right. Their selection is so poor right now that they actually don't have many things that have abilities that I can use. Forgot about that. Yeah. It's pretty much just to equip people who you've switched the class on. This is pretty much all you can do at this moment in the game for it. So if I look at my other monitor right now, for Numu, I do want a White Mage Sage, an Arcanist Scholar, and a Black Mage Time Mage. So this guy right here, really, he needs a little bit of Black Mage skill to get to any of those results, so I guess he could become anything. For my Veer, I want a Green Mage, Red Mage combo. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a really fun one, actually. So White Mage is a good one to level up in for them. Elementalist Spell Sword, so this again works. And Assassin Sniper, which I think requires a little bit of Elementalist to get to Assassin, which requires a White Mage, so yeah, you're good. I'm looking at Banga here. I want a Gladiator Master Monk, so Warrior is important. Bishop Templar, which I think needs White Monk, and Cannoneer Trickster, forget what that requires. Really, it's looking like we're good on everything here. For Humes, I want an Archer Hunter, so he can become the Archer Hunter, although I do want a Thief Ninja early. And for Moogles, Black Mage, Time Mage, Falster Flintlock, and Juggler Chocobo Knight. So he's gonna be my Juggler Chocobo Knight. That's what you're gonna be right there. Alright, so I'm actually happy with all of these classes. Sweet, I actually don't need to go to the shop then. Let's get going. Some loot on you. Put it up on the bazaar, see what I can get for it in return. Yep, so we'll just skip through this and I'll explain it. So when I said crafting, it's basically crafting, but here's what it is. As you get random bits of loot from missions, if you get the right combination of things, you can put it up on the bazaar. And that will unlock new gear for you to purchase. So we go to Apprentice Weapons. We have this lead they want. This pollen here. So they need an E rank metal and an E rank flora. So let's use that. And that you can see on the right there, that would create the broadsword. So let's do it. Ying! We can now purchase the broadsword. Let me just scroll through. Nothing else? Nothing else. And they instantly, it's just explaining how abilities work, which I already explained on the previous episodes. Instantly, they have one in stock. And I can tell you right now, I'd love to have one. A little bit stronger, but the main thing is the first aid. You always want to be getting a skill if you can be. Just to save time and levels. And no one else needs one, do they? Do you need one? No, you've already got a broadsword. Purchase. Here we go. We can sell our old sword as well. So we don't get a cluttered inventory, because we definitely don't need a short sword sitting around. It doesn't teach you any skills. And it's the worst single-handed sword. And a summary discussion. Yeah. They're posting a summary in the pub for if we ever need a reminder on how that works. All right, let's go do our mission in the Muskmallow Field. I'm gonna pull back the curtain of this recording real quick. I'm sure this interests all of you. I'm drinking a delicious tall glass of lemon juice with a bit of freshly chopped ginger. A thing that we do every day is at night, we boil some water, we cut up some fresh lemon, we cut up some ginger and take the skin off of it because that's bitter. We throw it in a cup, we put boiling water over it to release the flavors, and we put it in the fridge overnight so it's icy cold in the morning. Drink that early in the morning, and that is a great way to wake up. Absolutely delicious. Great for you too. And ginger is dirt cheap here in Canada. I don't know about wherever you live. Let me know in the comments section how cheap ginger is. There's a weird request for you to comment. Yeah, these are really nice looking chocobo in this game. Although their heads look smaller than I remember. How do I already know all about that? You know, that line was probably just to establish that our character is openly asking questions and trying to learn about the world. All right, let's kill some wolves. Ooh, goblin too. Okay. So no matter what we do, I believe Sid does stay with us. Can't use fire. Weapons or abilities that use fire are forbidden. Okay, gotta remember that. So no fire spells. Yeah, I already explained how law works on the previous episode. I'll skip through that. Ooh, I'm really pumped to get past all the tutorial stuff. I want this to be a real long-running series. Love this game. Okay, if I just scroll through here. Alright, just making sure that Sid is or is not a choice. Okay, we definitely want Belna, because we want a white mage, because healing's great. We definitely want our Banga here, board, because we need some extra melee support. I think I want to take my archer. Yeah. And we can only take either our black mage or our thief here. I think I'd prefer the black mage. The thief would be more melee support, which would be nice. But with Sid, I think we'll be fine. Oh, right, I forgot clan privileges. This is another thing you get for the this is another thing you get for answering the questions at the beginning. So you get different clan privileges. I think there's one that increases the experience you get, which I kind of wish I had gotten that one. But you can unlock a bunch of these. These are privileges you pick at the beginning of the battle, and if you break the law, you lose it. But it's little bonuses, so I think Power 2 is our best one here. Slightly increased damage dealt and reduces damage received. I'll take that. So as long as we don't disobey the law, we keep our privilege. Okay. Oh yeah, KO'd units can't be revived if you break the law. I forgot about that. You know what? I think they might have actually taken out red carding and yellow carding in this version of the game. I don't remember. Okay, so you can see there on the right, they take more damage from water. However, they take half damage from, I believe that is earth. It's like a picture of like a cut stone. So we're just gonna have her wait on the spot so she gets her next turn even faster. And precision, I want focus, increase user's strength on the next action. Focus is not the most amazing ability in the world for an archer. It's actually kind of better if you cross-class it with other things. In general, though, focus is not the best ability in the world. Alright. So, my goal with him is basically to just score a lot of hits. Yeah, board, you're gonna go right up here where you can't get attacked from the sides. And just wait. And to B, you're going head on here just to help plug up this general area. And let's take a swing. He's got no reaction ability, so let's just swing at him. No reason not to. I love the little effects when you hit. Okay, and just as a reminder, fire is a big no-no right now, so let's use ice. Yeah, I that'll do some pretty good damage. I'm happy I brought him. These enemies tend to take less damage from physical than they do magic. So we have a goblin back there. They're not particularly tough, but they can start getting some wacky abilities later in the game. So I'm just gonna bring her closer. And just have her ready to heal someone whenever the need arises. Fangs. I don't think Fangs have any special ability alongside it, it's just a move. Well, I guess we won't find out because we missed. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember where we get our reaction abilities. Counter is the most basic one you tend to get early on. It's just, if you get melee attacked, you melee attack back. Vera get it from fencers, I believe. Humans get it from thieves. Benga get it from white monks? I think that's right. And then I think Mughals and Numu... Oh no, Mughals get it from thief. And I think Numu might actually not get counter. If they get it, it's probably from the Sage. Numu are very heavily magic focused. So if they get it, it's probably from the Sage, because the Sage can do a little bit of melee fighting. They can use a shield and a mace. They're not particularly tough with it, but it's something. Alright, we're actually going to move you up there and help keep control of where they're allowed to move with him, because he can take a little damage. And use that to finish off another enemy. Right, and unlike in the previous game, dead enemies do not take up space on the ground, which is another interesting difference. Goblin Attack, I believe the ability of Goblin Attack is that it can do wildly random damage. So it could have hit like 30 and it could have hit like 5. Probably. I could be misremembering, you never know. So all we have to do in this mission, as you can see in the top of the touchscreen, is defeat all foes. Okay, with their positioning, I think I want to move a little bit closer, because the range is not amazing. But with their current positioning, we can actually drop a blizzard right there and hit both of our enemies. How much is this gonna do? Okay, I've got them in decently rough shape, actually. I forget, are any of us hurt? Very slightly. Let's drop a heal. No reason not to. God, I love that healing effect. Looks great. Alright, we just have first aid. Okay. Keep swinging for the fences. Not hitting very hard on that goblin. And you'll notice every once in a while the audio will just kind of bug out a little. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do about that. I can toy around with it a little bit. But probably nothing I'm going to be able to do to fix that, because again, DS emulators are meh at best. So I hope it doesn't bother you too much. Well, that's another one down. There's something really satisfying about getting all the loot. It really does incentivize, you know, I'm gonna go for a melee swing. Yeah. It really does incentivize killing all the enemies, even in maps where you only need to kill the leader. It's great. They did a really good job on this game. Alright, finishing blow should be easy. We're attacking from behind. Very low chance of missing, yeah. We have a 99% chance to hit. Perfect. Alright, that's our first, not tutorial quest per se, but you know. We're still in the tutorial-ish zone. That's a pretty good triumphant victory noise. 3 levels, not bad. Law bonus, Metal Knuckle, and Silken Robes. I don't think Silken Robes have abilities with them. Metal Knuckles, I believe, have a White Monk ability. Maybe a Tinkerer one as well. But hey, saves us some money for whenever we get a White Monk. Today's a good day to be a Chocobo. Heh heh. Ugh. You know, I bet you less Chocobo would be brutally murdered by these wolves if you put a fucking gate on the fence. Now don't get me wrong, I'm sure they can leap over it, but what's the point of building a fence with no gate? I mean, I get they want a unique battlefield that has choke points in it. I mean, I utilized those choke points and they were useful. However, why didn't you just have a little open gate on it so it looks like they can close? Seems weird to me. Hey bro, don't insult my journal. My gurnal. Fuck, I'm referencing Wet Hot American Summer. Writing my gurnal. Do you mean journal? Yeah, whatever, maybe I'm not smart like you. God. I fucking love Wet Hot American Summer. That movie's goddamn hilarious. Terrible name! A lot of people probably like hear it and they think it's like Scary Movie or like one of those things. No, it's actually a really funny movie. It's not like gross out humor and poop jokes and all of that. It's actually really great comedy. Right, I forgot this was a thing. Yeah, look at this. Talks about me at the library. As you do main story questions. Ugh, I'm illiterate. As you do main story quests, this book actually fills out, which I think is super cool. Now, I don't think you can read it, but you know. That does bring up the interesting question of why the hell doesn't it write down when you do side quests? And why does the game not consider this a side quest? A magic gurnal? I think I'm gonna call it a gurnal from now on. Yay! Teamwork and aptitude. I have no idea the rhyme or reason behind how those raise half the time. Yay! Alright, we mastered some new abilities, apparently. If we go to Unit Info, I believe it is. Hey, the people who are jumping mastered new abilities. So, if we go to change jobs here. What do we need for Paladin? It's 3 soldier? Okay, well. May not have that for a while. Do you unlock anything new to change to? No, but we could change you to a white mage. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I really want to get these guys some abilities, but we need to get to the shop again, but I think are we gonna cutscene here? Yeah, we're gonna cutscene here. All right, well, we're not ready to finish the episode quite yet. We have some inventory management to do after this. Oh, it's a blue mage. And there's a hunter. And that's an illusionist. Yay! Fighting bandits! Bringing justice to the world. Alright, so he's out for a while. Let's go check out the bazaar. See if any of that stuff we just got will unlock us new gear. Oh. Survival set, which I believe would be a piece of armor, probably. And that's it? Alright, well, let's see what we get. Jackknife? Alright, well, that is a knife to get steel gill and toss, and gill toss, rather. It's a basic thief weapon, and jugglers use them as well. Can we purchase, white staff? Do I want to spare? Let me just, you know what? Let's switch some things around. So I want to make sure everyone keeps getting skills. With MDB, I've got no reason to switch him right now. However, what we can do here is you can switch to, let me look at my list here. We do need you to learn some Fencer. Okay, so she'll switch to a Fencer. On her ability set, give her white magic so she can keep casting her cure spell. Optimize. We have nothing to give her. Okay, well, we'll equip her soon. Then we'll switch you to a white mage. Give him his black magic to cast, so he can keep being useful there. And there we go. He's got his cure stuff, so he's learning cure now, learning more spells. You already learned first aid, yep. And you have shield bearer as well, which you can grab there, by the way. And your Benga, all you can do right now is white monk, so we'll go white monk. And you might as well keep Arts of War. He also has shield bearer. So we're gonna have to get him. Oh, he can take Metal Knuckle. Why was that not part of Optimize? Why is Optimize taking off his shield knuckle? Weird. All right. Well, get him to start learning Roundhouse, which I believe just hits every enemy in a circle around him. Okay, we're gonna have to get some armor for him. Did you already unlock your move? No. And I think you didn't either? No. Okay. So now we gotta take these guys to the fitting room. we're almost ready to end this episode. Okay, so it's just you two need to go to the fitting room. So we need to get you a rapier. Ah, you're not gonna learn anything from it though. Well, damn. I could, though, get you to start learning Shield Bearer. You know what? That's worth it. And you're gonna need some kind of weapon, so this'll have to do for now. There you go. We still have plenty of money. So we can get you some leather clothing, just so you got some kind of body armor. And what accessories can we purchase at the moment? Game? You wanna... Oh, there we go. None. Okay. Yeah, we're good to continue now. There we go. Just gotta make sure progress is always going. So, on the next episode, we're gonna take another quest here in the pub. We go to the quest roster, we can see here a few quests actually. We got some side quests we can do first. Next episode, side questing. Until next time, have a nice day.